It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Germaine de Randamie and Raquel Pennington. Riding a nice winning streak, here's the UFC bantamweight contender, Raquel "Rocky" Pennington. She's had a knack for coming up in big spots, and the biggest fight of her career, UFC 205, a domination of the former champion Miesha Tate. Now we'll see if Pennington can take it to the next level. Still under 30 years of age, Rocky Pennington back under the bright lights tonight.
This fighter is one of the best in the business at bringing fighters to the ground. One of her best assets is her ability to utilize all the different techniques of takedowns, whether they're throws or trips or singles or doubles. She can do it all.
So here is the first UFC women's featherweight champion and the first Dutch woman in the UFC, Germaine de Randamie. This is an outstanding Muay Thai practitioner, Joe. World-class, 10 world titles in Muay Thai, in which she compiled a record of 46-0. And the fight against Holly Holm, the inaugural featherweight championship fight, didn't earn any bonus money, but it did earn her the goal. We'll see how she chooses to attack here early.
This girl has outstanding defense and very good blocking technique. It's so difficult to hit her cleanly. It is a big advantage for her, and she has so much confidence in her defense because of that.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 4 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 9 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Raquel "Rocky" Pennington. And now introducing her opponent. Fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands, Germaine the Iron Lady de Randamie. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Oh! Takedown attempt there.
Oh, very nice. Good shot.
Pennington gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, heavy kick to that lead leg. That'll leave a mark. Wow, huge head kick.
Powerful right hand. Big shots.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Nice hammer fist. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Oh, elbow to the head. Nice shot to the head. Back up again.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line. Oh, she connected flush. She's doing a real nice job timing these shots, staying busy. Very good look for the judges here. Another takedown attempt here. She landed that left hand, Joe.
Excellent posture here. Big body punch.
GDR gets back up again.
Oh, man. This could be it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very opening round here. And we got a fight on our hands. Oh, that'll learn you a headache in the morning. Massive uppercut.
Nasty combinations here. Nice takedown.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Raquel Pennington.
Posture's up here.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Passes guard into side control. Establishes north-south position. It appears she's trying to attempt a submission. Yes, she is.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Can't hold it. Excellent movement here on the ground. She's got the clinch here.
And there comes the separation now. How about that shin? Oh, clipped her with the jab.
You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again. This could be it right here. Lands a hard kick. Big straight punch. Huge uppercut misses.
Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. Oh!
Front kick to the face. This could be it.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Wow. That left high kick came out of nowhere.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Pennington's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, how good is that jab by Randamie? She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Yep. Oh, beautiful right hook. Oh! This could be it right here. She might try to finish this fight here.
Final seconds of round one. Consistently finding a home for that left punch.
She is brawling for sure. Oh.
Second round straight ahead. So the horn sounds after that round. Big knockdown in that frame. Great round from Randamie.
Yeah, that was a big moment in that round, and probably the most significant aspect of the round. Let's take a look at that from a different angle. And let's take a closer look at that from a different angle.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen. You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combinations on. Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
And that one certainly found the target. And she misses with the left punch there.
Good punch.
Oh, the inside leg kick lands immediately a mark on her opponent. Big power shot there. Staying busy now. A lot of these punches are landing. Got to play better defense than that. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Very nice leg kick there by Randamie.
Oh, double jab.
Oh, big kick lands flush. The left hook hits home. Oh, she leaned right into that uppercut, Joe. Not a good look there. We'll see if she can make some adjustments here. And those adjustments would start by just getting those gloves and getting those hands up to prevent any further damage. Hook in the clinch there by Randamie. Level change there.
That one hurt.
Pennington gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Hand speed, man. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Oh!
This could be it. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. Vicious, vicious punch combinations here.
We got to fight, folks.
Look at this, takedown.
Pennington's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Beautiful sweep.
Pennington gets back up. Good sign for her.
Oh, there, got a few shots through.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
And she scores a single leg takedown.
Well played for her there, Joe, as she escapes back up to her feet. Pennington gets caught by that straight hand. Leg kick checked by Randamie. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, she has really found her timing in this round, Joe. Oh, so she takes this fight to the ground yet again. That was her game plan coming in. She would tell anybody that who would listen, and she has certainly executed tonight, taking down her opponent at will. Back to the feet now. Pennington gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Well, most of the time tonight when she has gone for the takedown, it has been there. Look for her to try to set up another takedown here.
Good right hook. Whoa! This could be it right here.
Big body shot.
Body.
Man!
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Randamie gets caught with that punch. Some real power shots here.
Hard straight punch.
She missed with that jab.
Vicious combinations.
How about that chin? Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
She's got a guillotine. She's got a guillotine. Looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close.
Wow.
She's working from half guard. Big punch from the bottom.
Our round 3 coming up next.
And here we go. Let's take a look at some of this action here. Here's a huge kick that stuns. And here we see some really technical offense with submissions. Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be.
Huge uppercut misses. Lands a nice left.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. Visibly limping here. Right on the button.
Good exchange there.
In on a single here. Oh, and she plants her on her back yet again with another takedown. These are really starting to add up. She's scoring a lot of points, and even though her opponent is doing a pretty good job getting back to her feet, more often than not, it's only a matter of time before she gets planted right back on the canvas.
She's now back to half guard. Good punch. And back to full guard. Now she's in half guard.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. So again, she absorbs more damage to the head here, Joe. She's going to have to make some adjustments. That head is sticking out right into her opponent's range and firmly on the center line. Let's see if she can make some adjustments here. Straight right hand, but she misses. Nice hook there by Pennington. Oh, landed the inside leg kick there. Already a welt on her opponent. Oh, beautiful jab there by Randamie. Just misses there with the left. Pennington gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Oh, she lands another strike to the body, Joe. She's really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the body.
Couldn't agree with you more. Good shot to the head. She's got some nasty bruising on her torso. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
Randamie gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Look at that, right to the temple. Roundhouse kick lands.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Oh, nice jab by Randamie. Another shot. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight. Not on that attempt.
Oh! This could be it.
She blocks that offense, Joe.
Just missed with that huge kick.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Oh! This could be it right here.
How about that shin? Just missed with the left there. 1 minute remains in the fight. Oh, Pennington's kick to the body. That one blocked by the defense.
Clean jab.
Back and forth we go.
Oh! This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, she went for a guillotine. The tight guillotine. That is a tight guillotine. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. That guillotine is incredible.
And there it is.
Just absolutely incredible. At the end of the fight, pulled off the submission for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, and easier said than done to get a submission that late in the fight. You're dealing with sweat on both sides, some blood involved, and just the general exhaustion that comes with fighting for 15 or 25 minutes. So she stayed committed, locked it in, and gets a monumental submission win here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Jermaine, the Iron Lady, the Randamie.
All right, so the Muay Thai stylist Jermaine Randamie puts on a striking clinic tonight and gets her hand raised yet again. She really does have an infectious way about her, and it's nice to see Jermaine now exhale, share this moment with her coaches and teammates, and big picture, this win figures to really propel her forward at 135 pounds. It is a bantamweight matchup between Leslie Smith and Liz Carmouche. Well, she made her UFC debut unforgettably against Ronda Rousey, UFC 157, February of 2013 in Anaheim, California. It was the first women's fight in UFC history, and Liz Carmouche nearly left that night as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. She's still trying to get back to the top of the heap and has some momentum tonight, Joe. Big wins recently over Lauren Murphy, Caitlin Chukagian. Liz Carmouche proving still that she is still a force to be reckoned with at 135 pounds.
Liz Carmouche is an incredibly strong, relentlessly aggressive fighter who has devastating ground and pound and a very solid Brazilian jiu-jitsu game to go with it.
Well, she's a fan favorite, and you can see why. If you've seen her hit a speed bag, it's shades of Floyd Mayweather. As much hand speed as any fighter in the women's ranks at present. Punches and bunches, beautiful combinations that more often than not you don't see coming, and it's the accumulation of punches that will really wear down the opposition. Very excited to see this young woman throw hands once again tonight.
This girl's grappling is at a very high level. She has excellent takedowns and excellent takedown defense, and she'll be looking to use her grappling skills to bring this fight into her world.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Carmouche is 33. Smith is 35. The reach is identical. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Valentina fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Liz Carmouche. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Pleasant Hill, California, USA, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of Pride and the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Nice punch by Carmouche. Oh, she landed the 1-2 there.
That's a hard uppercut to the head. Looking for the left hook.
The kick is there to the body. Oh, effective use of the jab by Carmouche. Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she makes the adjustments here defensively to avoid absorbing any more kicks to the body. Smith gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention.
They're going after it quick here.
Working on a single leg here. There's the single.
Full mount. Good hammer fist. Wow.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Smith.
Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Smith.
Beautifully executed sweep. Right into the mount. There's a left hand.
3 minutes remain in the round.
Good shot to the body. Nice sweep. Working from full guard here.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Joe, that is one well-timed overhand by Smith. Try to establish that jab. Oh, that's a good strike there by Carmouche.
That one hurt.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
There's a shot deep.
Takedown landed now by Carmouche.
Big body punch. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. She's trying to go for the Kimura here. Got a very good Kimura. Her arms out of the submission.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Smith.
Over and over again, these shots are landing. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Big punch from the top. The cut on her face is getting worse. She's in half guard now.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Good defense there.
Well, she ate that straight punch to the head, and she's got to be careful here. She has shown a vulnerability by leaning right into her opponent's range. Got to find a way to get that head off the center line and do better defensively here. Good body work with that hook by Carmouche.
Oh! Beautiful kick to the body. Kick.
Smith's kick to the body is blocked.
Good punch.
And she lands another jab. She has used that to great effect all night. Wow!
Body kick in the ass.
We're going at it now.
Look at this. 30 seconds to go.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand, lands the inside leg kick. Smith gets caught by that straight punch, or so it appeared, Joe. Oh, a lot of bagging here. Good series of strikes there. Carmouche gets touched by that kick there. Final seconds of round one. Oh, nice combination of kicks there by Carmouche. The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round, and we'll see how she deals with this cut on her cheek. It is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that goes without saying. The cut man will try to nip it in the bud and prevent it from becoming more of a factor here moving forward.
Let's see it one more time.
This cut's pretty bad. The ref wants to stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Splits the guard and connects there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Wow! This could be it right here.
Well, overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good shots, but more often than not, Joe, she's been one and done. As yet, unable to string together significant combinations, and it's going to take a good combination to really put her opponent in harm's way. Let's see how she chooses to attack here.
In half guard position.
Carmouche's lower jaw now, Joe, started to show some signs of swelling.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
That landed.
Nice punch to the body.
Closing the distance here. Carmouche worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now.
And lands a good shot.
Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. And she misses with the left punch there. How about that shin?
Counters with the right hand, and it lands big. Nice kick to the body, shin to the gut.
Now they're both throwing with power.
Oh, big uppercut! Hard leg kick.
Well, Joe, you leave your head wide open, you're going to pay the price. She has shown an increasing susceptibility to that straight punch, and she certainly moved into that one. Got to figure out a way to get that head off the center line. Trying to kick the leg out. Switching stances here. She's going back to the jabs.
Whoa! Big punches here. Beautiful body shot there, too.
Back to orthodox. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Another takedown attempt here. Effective punch there by Smith.
Oh, beautiful kick there. Nice leg kick.
That strike will
Good
count.
combination.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Oh!
Back and forth we go.
Whoa! This could be it. She got tagged again. She's hurt. Nice takedown. Good control, postures up. That's a hard hammer fist. She moves to half guard.
And really starting to make these shots count. Under a minute to go in round two.
She tagged her again. She hurt her. This could be it right here. to the dome. Oh! This could be it. Look at this, takedown. 30 seconds to go.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Carmouche gets double underhooks, not good for the opposition here. Kick to the body by Smith. Oh!
What a fight. And here's a big strike to the head that stuns. And here's another devastating shot to the head that really does damage. And here's another shot to the head that really stuns. Several near fight-ending moments in that round. Lots of action.
Ariane Celeste on hand.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing? Wow!
This could be it right here. What a jab. Oh, excellent exchange there. Tries for a low single.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Big punch from the bottom.
Carmouche's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
How about that shin? Another shot. Oh, she planted her on the canvas yet again. So another takedown. She's already landed several. And now they're really starting to pile up here, Joe. And I like the way she's shooting, too. Mixing up the single legs and the double legs, not telegraphing her shots. She's one of the better wrestlers in this division. And she is showing you all of that game here tonight.
Hip escape, nice hip escape.
She's looking to land that right punch just out of range. Carmouche gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Oh, double jab.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. Nice body work for her here, Joe. All right, so look for her to set up another takedown attempt here. She hasn't telegraphed her shots here tonight. She has been very good in terms of the timing on her entries. Let's see if she goes for another takedown here.
She got her arm out.
Oh, she landed that punch, Joe. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Now closes the distance. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round.
Nice. Big shots. Nice punch.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Hammer fist gets through.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Smith. Oh, she is absolutely getting... Oh!
This could be it. Big shots. Oh, very nice.
1-2 there by Smith. Ooh, well-placed kick. Oh, hook to the head by Smith.
Oh, she got stunned again. This could be it right here. Excellent movement here on the ground. Posture's up. And now she's working from side control. Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura. And her arm is free.
Damaging punch lands for her there.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Swing and a big miss by Smith. Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Pretty nice lead right there by Carmouche.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Shots landing on both sides here. All right, so we go the distance in this one. Her opponent had absolutely no answers for her offensive wrestling tonight, and you got to think she'll be the clear winner due to the number of takedowns she was able to secure in this one. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Liz Carmouche.
All right, so there she is after a big win by way of decision. I thought her risk management was pretty good here tonight, Joe. She took some chances at times, but ultimately wanted to make sure she did enough to still leave here with her hand raised. That's exactly what she did, and she has certainly set herself up, maybe not for a title eliminator, but certainly for a contender-type fight now moving forward. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Alpha Cat Zingano and Ketlen Vieira. All right, so here she is, the Andre Pederneiras-trained Ketlen Vieira. She has vaulted into UFC Women's Bantamweight title contention, and now she's starting to believe, with every skill in the book, that she can be a UFC champion. Perhaps her next fight will be for the UFC title. Big opportunity in front of Ketlen Vieira here tonight.
This girl is an expert at takedown defense. She is one of the best in the world at making sure the fight stays on the feet. She's so good at stuffing takedowns, and she really discourages fighters with the ability that she has to force them to stand with her.
So here is Alpha Cat Zingano. She made her UFC debut against Miesha Tate with a devastating TKO back in 2013. Unfortunately for Zingano, Joe, she has only been able to make the walk once a year. So a big part of the equation for Kat Zingano, staying healthy enough to compete, because when she's healthy, she has been dominant.
Kat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Zingano is 9 years the elder. The reach is the same. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding professional record of 10 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Nunes, Arizona, Brazil, Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. The mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Alpha Kat Zingano. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready to fight? You ready?
And we are underway. All right, so here's Manaus's Vieira trying to get off to one of her patented hot starts here tonight.
Wow! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Nice punch there by Alpha Kat Zingano.
Just missed with a huge kick.
Big knee to the body.
Very nice. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. That one hurt. Good defense there.
How about that shin? Well, she almost moved right into harm's way there as the body strike lands. Can't leave your body that wide open if you want to stay in this fight. Zingano gets in the clinch. Let's see if she can use her length now. Vieira's got the tie clinch, Joe. This could be trouble. All right, double underhooks for her now. We'll see what she can do. We cross the midpoint in round one. Vieira's pummeling, works in that underhook. Double underhooks here, Joe.
Brilliant job of taking the back.
Let's work. I'm gonna break it.
But now she's got over under.
She pummels in and gets double underhooks.
First takedown attempt is there. Just over 2 minutes
And she's
to
out
go.
of submission. Working from the mounted crucifix.
Oh, might be an armbar submission here, Joe.
She's got this submission locked. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. Outstanding.
Will do it.
Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening, and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division. Bruce Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Alpha Zingano!
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight matchup between Jessica Evil Eye and Ronda Rousey. As mainstream a superstar as the Octagon has ever seen, here is the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Got into mixed martial arts after a judo background that saw her realize a bronze medal at the Olympics. 9 career wins by armbar, 3 by knockout or TKO. There are few scarier women on the planet than Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey was a bronze medalist in the Olympics in judo and has one of the best arm bars in the history of combat sports.
So as this young woman makes the walk to the Octagon, if you wanted to tell me she's the fastest fighter in the women's ranks, I'm not going to argue with you. Beautiful combination of speed and footwork, just so quick on the feet, darting in and out, creating offensive angles, all the while staying out of her opponent's reach. A master on the feet, and it's all set up by her quickness and speed.
This girl has amazing blocking technique. She can stand right in front of you, and you just can't hit her cleanly. She has such a huge advantage in that, and knowing that she has the ability to block and parry all of the different techniques that are coming her way.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Rousey is 28, Eye is 31. Rousey will have the 2-inch reach advantage. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, Jessica Evil Eye! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Body kick now by Rousey. Ooh! Swing and a miss with that punch by Jessica Oz.
Oh, nice.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. She blocked the punch. Kick to the body by Eye.
Look at that jab. Nice.
1-2 punch by Ronda Rousey. That knee might have landed there. Well, Rousey's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now.
Wow, that was a quick takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. She's looking to set up an armbar. It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Break the grip. That was a deep armbar, but a beautiful escape. She's inside control.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Now she's in full guard. Excellent feint with the kick.
And a really nice job to finish the takedown there.
Transitions to full guard. Back to half guard now.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line. Nice jab by Eye. And she's doubling up on the jab there. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
That one hurt.
She did a real nice job there. Oh!
Ronda's in trouble. And she's walking Ronda down.
What a fight we got going on here!
Big left punch. There. Body kick, look at that. Nasty combinations here.
Oh! Rousey goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe.
Nice knee there.
That knee might have landed there. Well, Rousey's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now. Oh, and again, she lands another takedown there. So really doing a nice job scoring points with these takedowns. The opponent doesn't see it coming either, right? She's not telegraphing the shot, and as such, she has her opponent grounded yet again.
Goes for a single. Excellent movement here on the ground.
She pummels under here, Joe. Now she's got the underhook. Double underhooks now in the clinch. We'll see what she can do with it. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? And now she's got the tie clinch.
Oh, nice knee to the body. Good body shot.
That knee might have landed there.
She moves to the tie clinch.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here. You like to see that, Joe.
Pummels out of double underhooks here.
Oh, a judo toss, Joe. That was a thing of beauty. Setting up a sub here.
It looks like she's got that arm locked. Now it's deeper. She may have to tap any second now. This arm bar looks very tight. That's a wrap, folks. The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, you're right, Joe. You could tell she was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but she didn't want to force it. She stayed patient, allowed her setup to do its work, and then let the submission materialize almost organically. So the desired result turned in by this fighter here tonight, and she has certainly set herself up for a massive opportunity now moving forward.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so congratulations to the former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion, Ronda Rousey, accomplishing tonight what a lot of people said she could. Her entire MMA arsenal on full display. The results certainly speak for themselves. Not a belt tonight, but a huge, huge win for the future Hall of Famer, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight tilt between Ashley Evans-Smith and Marion Renault. Well, if you're just looking at speed and footwork, this might be the most talented woman in the UFC at present. So quick on the feet, and a master at creating offensive angles, getting her head off of the center line, staying out of her opponent's reach, as good defensively as she is offensively, but certainly what jumps off the film for us, the quickness and the speed with those feet. Very hard woman to prepare for.
This girl is one of the most frightening kickers in this division. Ruthless knockout power in her legs. She kicks fast, she kicks hard, and she has a full arsenal of kicking technique to rely upon. When they land with devastating impact.
Good to see this young woman back making the walk to the octagon tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if she gets put on her back here tonight. Her takedown defense, arguably the best in this division. Great balance, solid base, beautiful sprawl, very quick with her feet. And for a lot of women, they spend so much time trying to get her down and fail that they don't have much left offensively when you hit the latter rounds of the fight. Gotta try to outstrike this woman tonight. You're probably not taking her down.
This girl has such amazing takedown defense. It's so good to watch, and young fighters could do no better than to emulate the techniques that she utilizes in keeping fights on the feet.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and reach. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser, And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Ashley Evans-Smith. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Counter punches, good by Renault.
Nice. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Nice punch by the hyphen, Ashley Evans-Smith.
Big punch.
Nice inside leg kick there.
Oh, that's a damaging strike there, Joe.
Oh, that was a big one. That one landed hard.
Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Evan Smith.
They have started this fight off with a brawl.
Hook to the head there by Renault. Well, she got cracked to the head there, Joe. She continues to be vulnerable to that strike by leaning in, almost moving into the strike at this point in time. She's got to get her head off of that center line. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by the hyphen, Ashley Evan Smith. Connects there with the punch. Trying to establish that jab once again. Evan Smith's got the double underhooks here in the clinch now. One underhook here.
She secures double underhooks here. She's got the tie clinch here.
That knee might have landed there.
She's got an overhook and an underhook here. Got the Muay Thai clinch. Knees are coming.
Renault's got the over-under here in the clinch, Joe. Oh, how good was that judo toss?
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Some good punches from the top here. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Huge uppercut misses.
Going to the body there with the right kick. Oh, nice strike landed there by Evan Smith.
Oh!
Now mixing one into the body. Wow! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh, that punch will count. Landed flush. Huge shots there. Big body shot.
Body.
Oh, huge shot there.
Vicious combinations. Missed the mark.
Effective use of the jab by her there. Renault gets caught with that punch. She pummels. Now she's got double underhooks, Joe.
Nice shot.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Finds a home for that left hook. Effective with the jab. Renault's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Clean punch.
Man, she's landing at a good clip here. Punches in bunches.
Nice. Oh! This could be it.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Just misses there with the left.
Oh! Oh, very nice. Oh! What a leg kick.
Renault gets caught with that punch. Oh, huge leg kick there, Joe. You wonder how many more she can take of those.
They're trading blows here. What an exchange. Look at that nasty jab. Oh, what a wild exchange. This could be it right here.
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush. The left hook hits home.
She got tagged again, she's hurt. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
What a round. Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight?
Here's a devastating kick that does some serious damage. And let's take a look at that from a different angle.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Oh!
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice little sequence of punches there, Joe. How about that shin? There's the jab. There's another one. So the double jab is there by Renault.
Nice.
Inside leg kick is there by Evan Smith. Well, she has landed some very significant strikes here tonight. That is the good news. The bad news, more often than not, Joe, it's been one and done. She's not stringing her combinations together the way she has done in previous UFC appearances. Let's see if her corner can help her adjust. And
oh, big shot! This could be it! Nice leg kick. She might try to finish this fight here.
Oh! Well, without much resistance, she continues to find a home for that jab, just as she did in the previous round.
She transitions to the tie clinch. Oh, big shot.
Renault's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward.
Tying up in the clinch here.
That knee might have landed there. Evan Smith's got double underhooks.
And, oh, whoa. She hurt her with that. This could be it right here. Oh, beautiful hook. Big shots.
Well, she has certainly landed a high number of total strikes here in round two. She got the message from the corner to pick up the pace, and maybe it was just a matter of finding that striking rhythm, finding her range. She has certainly found it, Joe Rogan, here in round two. Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. Evan Smith gets caught with that punch.
Hard hook. And another one gets to the head.
Joe, she did not connect there.
They are trading huge punches here.
Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nicely.
Beautiful jab. Wow! This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses. She appears to be limping.
Nice kick there by Evan Smith.
Wow! This could be it right here. Oh! What a leg kick! Oh, she tagged her. She tagged her again. She hurt her. Beautiful hook. She might try to finish this fight here. She tagged her.
The huge hook there, Joe. Oh, going for the takedown here.
Look at that. Nice.
Straight right hand, but she missed. Nice. So there it is, her patented leg. Oh!
This could be it. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
We got a fight on our hands.
Big shots. That's a strong uppercut.
We'll see where she goes from here now.
Beautiful body shot there, too.
Lands a good combination. Oh, she blocks the punch. Man, is she relentless as she just continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier just how aggressive she was with her strikes, but this is effective aggression, Joe Rogan. Certainly doesn't appear to be gassing herself out either. Another shot lands upstairs. feel the breeze there, Joe Rogan? Swing and a miss by Evan Smith.
Her cut is bad. They could stop this fight.
She lands the straight punch here.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. Oh, head kick. What a fight!
It could very well be anyone's fight here.
You that last round. You get your head back in the game. You're better than she is. You're more technical than she is. Let's go back to your clean striking. Where you're effective.
Let's take a look at some of the action from this round. Here's a huge punch that stuns. Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. And here's a perfectly placed kick that really does damage. Amazing highlights from that round.
The OG Ariane Celeste in the building with us tonight.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. She checked that leg kick, Joe. And an outside leg kick lands. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone.
Oh! This could be it right here.
Oh, huge kick to the body. That can't feel good. Oh, straight right. Oh, beautifully done there. She lands another strike to the body. Well, she has stayed aggressive, Joe, but she has also been efficient. This is a...
Wow! This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh, heavy leg kick. That one hurt her, Joe. Big body shot.
Body.
We got to fight, folks.
Nice leg kick.
One underhook. Double underhooks in the clinch.
She's got the tie clinch here.
Oh!
Big straight punch. Wow! This could be it right here. Oh, that was a powerful kick to the body. Wow! She might try to finish this fight here. Big kick, but miss.
How about that shin?
Wow, what a back and forth exchange.
She missed with that jab. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. And she connects there.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, how good is her jab, Joe?
She got tagged again. She's hurt. This could be it. Big shot.
Now they're both throwing with power.
Oh! What a leg kick. Beautiful
body
body
shot.
shot there, too.
Try to establish that jab. Well, she may need to drop the elbow, Joe. Look at the bruise on the side of her body. Of course, you drop the elbow. Oh!
This could be it right here. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Nasty combinations here. Oh, she tagged her. She tagged her again. She hurt her.
Oh!
She's out.
That is it.
She's out cold. A huge front kick for the victory.
Oh, absolutely, Joe. A tremendous kick to end the fight here tonight. She caught her opponent absolutely flush, full force, even better on the extension, and there was no chance for her to stay in the fight after that. You can make the argument that as soon as she lifted that foot up from the canvas, if she landed, that was going to be good night. And indeed it was.
Great angle here, right on the button.
And there she is after the huge knockout victory here tonight. What a moment for this young fighter. You got to feel pretty good for her, Joe. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser, Renault.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight. It is a bantamweight matchup between Chris Cyborg and Valentina Shevchenko. So here is the former world title challenger, bantamweight contender, Valentina Shevchenko. She's known as a striker, but has the submission skills as well. 6 career wins by way of submission, none bigger than in a recent main event against Juliana Pena. Valentina Shevchenko vaulting into bantamweight contention here at 29 years old.
This girl is one of the very best defensive fighters in the sport. She is so good at blocking strikes and so difficult to hit cleanly in a vulnerable area. Her blocking technique is something that all young fighters should watch and try to emulate.
So here she is, the UFC Women's Featherweight Champion, Cyborg, not only the most dominant woman in the game today, but maybe the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, man or woman. And the big takeaway for me in assessing her last few performances, she's not forcing the finish. She lets the fight come to her. She is a very devastating striker, can lean on the grappling if need be. There is no possible skill in a mixed martial arts setting that you could want that Cyborg doesn't have.
This girl has some spectacular Muay Thai, so look for her to utilize those elbows, knees, kicks, and punches. All 8 weapons of the Muay Thai system. She is an expert at utilizing those tools to her advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Valentina Bullet Shevchenko! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Christian Cyborg Justino! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Oh, effective strike there by Valentina Shevchenko. Just missing on the high kick there.
That one hurt.
Effective strike there by Cyborg. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Oh, nice combination there by Cyborg. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, now she's really starting to make her pay. The volume is starting to really tick up.
Welcome to the jungle.
Well, Joe, I know she's got a lot of faith in her chin, but that is not a good look. She just leaned right into that uppercut there tonight, and she paid for it. Left the head wide open. Let's see if she can make some adjustments here moving forward. Oh, how about the multiple strikes landing here? That is a serious offensive barrage. Connects with the punch there. Just misses with a left hook there.
Good 1-2.
Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Landing a good series of strikes here.
That's a nice clean shot.
Shevchenko's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Some nice back and forth action here.
Feinting with that kick.
Trying to double up on that jab. Look in the clinch there is good by Shevchenko.
Here's a nice knee to the body.
Battling for hooks.
Oh!
Is
This could be it. Body kick, look at that. Hard straight punch.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect though. Changes her stance.
Nice leg kick.
How about that shin?
Big shots.
Oh, straight right. Snapping off that jab.
Hard overhand punch.
Oh, establishing that jab yet again. It's been in her opponent's face all night. Just missed with the left there. Cyborg gets hit by that leg kick.
Really missed with that right hand.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Look at that, right to the temple.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, she lands another strike to the body, Joe. She's really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the body.
Absolutely.
Nice jab there by Cyborg. Shevchenko gets the single leg takedown.
She moves to full guard.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch. Beautifully landed by the opposition.
Oh, nice.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Nice punch there by Cyborg. Well, she left her head open there, Joe.
Oh! This could be it right here. This is crazy! Oh my goodness! Didn't quite connect.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
Nice knee.
Oh, strong punch there by Shevchenko. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice punch by Cyborg.
That's again the experience. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Hard straight punch.
Vicious combo there.
Things just get real interesting. Let's see it again. And here's a different angle on it.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. All right, round two.
Nice. The Superman jab.
Nice combination of strikes there by Cyborg. Oh, beautiful leg kick by her there. Can't take too many of those. Well, how good is that jab as she continues to just snap her opponent's head back all night long? You see the numbers there, bottom of your screen, and these jabs are really starting to add up and potentially starting to take their toll now on the opposition.
Yep.
And she continues to land these jabs. That's just about the best way to keep your opponent at distance. She missed with that jab. Shevchenko's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. And she misses with the left punch there.
Beautiful Superman punch. Good exchanges from both fighters.
Nice hook lands.
Big body shot. Body. Vicious combinations.
Oh! Lands a big elbow there.
Elbow.
Back and forth we go.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
And she lands a nice kick.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. There's a nice inside leg kick. Missed that shot.
Oh, she found the target there. That'll work. She blocks that offense,
Good
Joe.
punch.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. Landed that one.
Nice Superman punch.
And she continues to effectively use the jab here, much like she did in the previous round. Until the opponent can stop it, you've got to go back to it. Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed. We're past the midpoint here of the fight. Big left hand lands upstairs. Cyborg's cut is only getting worse here, Joe. Man, is that thing bleeding.
Nice right hand.
Changes her stance. Oh, nice punch there by Cyborg.
Oh! Kick to the face! This could be it right here. Oh! What a leg kick!
Shevchenko gets in the clinch yet again. Under 2 minutes to go.
And pummels under and out of double underhooks.
She's got double underhooks now, man. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Got double underhooks.
Shevchenko's able to get the underhook here.
Back to over-under control.
Nice punch by Cyborg. Oh, beautiful throw for her there, Joe.
Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses.
She'll continue to work off of what is a very crisp jab. Just misses there with the left.
Kick to the face. This could be it. Hard hook.
How about that shin? Now she's got the Muay Thai plum.
And there's a
big knee there. The left hook hits home. Muay Thai clinch here, Joe, could be trouble.
And her knees in the clinch are outstanding.
Final seconds here of round number 2.
Hard hook. That is some nasty looking swelling on that left eye. Very nice timing with these shots here.
And that's the end of round number 2.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible striking on display in that round.
You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
Ariane Celeste in the building as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Oh! This could be it right here.
Oh!
Woo! Woo! Look at that jab.
Wow!
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses. Big left hand! This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here. Good defense there.
Just misses with the right.
Big shot lands to the liver. She is hurt.
Oh, massive kick. Everything behind it.
Oh! Oh! This could be it right here. Big shots! Nice leg kick. Look at this, takedown!
Oh, nice punch there by Shevchenko.
Back to side control.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Big shot.
Nice punch there by Cyborg. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Now to full guard.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Shevchenko goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Joe, nice job moving that head off the center line as she slips to avoid that right hand.
Oh, big shot! This could be it. Huge uppercut misses.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Cyborg. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Oh, nice.
Well, she ate a pretty good hook shot to the body there, Joe, and now she's going to have to be careful moving forward. Her opponent has gotten a pretty good read here tonight. She has been vulnerable because she has leaned in. Let's see if she lowers the guard now here to prevent further damage by that hook. 90 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, vicious knee! This could be it right here. Oh, very nice.
Oh!
What a wild exchange! Wow! Oh my goodness! Powerful jab. Here's a nice inside leg kick.
Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round. Clean with the right hook. Oh, man, that cut looks terrible for her, Joe. She is bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they call in the doctor and stop this fight with that cut. Trying to establish that jab once again. Double jab landed there by Cyborg. Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She
got tagged again. She's hurt. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. This could be it. Oh! Beautiful body shot there, too. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Southpaw stands to orthodox now. What a fight. All right, so this one goes the distance. She tried to get her out of there, nearly had her out of there at times. She landed so many kicks in this fight, and you got to think by virtue of all of that offensive activity, she is going to get a unanimous nod from the judges in this one.
Round 3, some serious torque and power behind that leg kick.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Really clear-cut victory. I doubt the judges are going to have any problem with this one.
All 3 judges scored the contest 29-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Valentina Shevchenko.
All right, so the Kazakhstan-born Valentina Shevchenko, your winner here tonight, proving yet again that she remains one of, if not the best bantamweight on the planet. Not sure there's a woman in the game right now who mixes all of her different skills, as well as the talented and technical Valentina Shevchenko. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Miesha Tate and Holly Holm. Well, she spent much of her combat sports life atop boxing's pound-for-pound list, then transitioned to mixed martial arts, and really became a household name, of course, by knocking out one Ronda Rousey in Melbourne, Australia, UFC 193 in 2015. Holly Holm, repping Albuquerque, New Mexico, making the walk once again tonight.
This girl has ridiculous stamina. The ability to push a pace that her opponent can't keep up with is one of her strongest assets. Her cardio is off the charts.
Well, she's got a UFC belt on the mantle because of her heart and her toughness. Realized that gold by stunning Holly Holm in the 5th round of their title fight at UFC 196. Miesha Tate is really a fighter that is so respected by her fellow fighters, not just for the Holm fight, but in dealing with adversity against Sarah McMahon, in dealing with it against Ronda Rousey and Liz Carmouche. Outstanding grappler. Miesha Tate, long on toughness, long on heart, and finally back in the octagon tonight.
Miesha Tate is the former Strikeforce Bantamweight champion and remains amongst the elite of the elite in the UFC's 135-pound women's division.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins or losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a grappler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Miesha Tate. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
Huge kick misses.
Oh, Superman punch.
Nice leg kick there by Holly.
Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Tate.
Superman punch.
Good sequence of kicks there by Tate.
Nasty leg kick lands.
And we got a fight on our hands.
Holly Holm is tagging her.
Big body shot.
To the body.
Knee to the body.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here.
Great exchanges.
There's the leg kick. That one checked by Tate. Oh, she just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. Changes her stance yet again.
Excellent feint with the kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Lands a strike there. Tate gets tagged by the head kick there. Not sure how many more of those she can absorb if she wants to stay in this fight.
Nice body kick.
Effective punch there by Tate.
Very nice shots landing.
Holm gets hit with that hook. Not playing much defense here tonight, Joe.
Good shot.
Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Holly Holm.
Hard hook to the head.
Holly Holm's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Couldn't agree with you more.
And just misses with that big right hand. Doing a nice job working that inside leg kick. Whiffs on the right hand.
There's a nice exchange.
Lands a punch. 90 seconds remain in the round. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. The uppercut had her head going sideways.
Oh, beautiful! This could be it right here. Oh! Oh, powerful right leg kick. Oh!
Nice body work for her here, Joe. She blocked the punch. How about that shin? Leg kick. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
That one hurt.
30 seconds to go in the round. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Another punch to the head.
She missed with that jab.
Beats a nice right hand.
Final seconds here in round one. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect.
Look at this.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Some really well-placed strikes on display in that round.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway. Lands a punch there, Joe. Effective punch there by Tate. She's unable to connect with the left hook. She blocks that offense, Joe. Oh, Superman punch. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round.
Superman punch.
Holly Holm's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go. Looping left hand misses the target.
Beautiful jab. Jabs off the left and jabs off the right.
Damaging strike there. Well, that hook shot landed to the body there, and that is not what she's looking for defensively. I know she's... Oh!
This could be it!
Man! We gotta fight, folks! Here. Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, she has still been unable to string together anything in terms of a solid combination. And it is going to take strikes and bunches to get an opponent of this caliber out of there. Let's see where she goes from here. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Tate. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by the preacher's daughter. Nice straight punch for her there. Oh, lands that punch.
You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
That punch will work right through the guard. Effective use of the jab there by Holm.
Nice inside leg kick.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Exactly. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Inside leg kick is there. Splits the guard and connects with the punch. Oh!
Wow. This could be it right here.
Tate continues to absorb power strikes. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect though.
Oh! What a leg kick!
Try to establish that jab. Lands the kick to the body there.
Good defense there.
Tate gets caught to that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. How about that shin? Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Good shot.
Big right hand there.
Beautiful. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, straight right. Oh, huge shot there, lands flush. "45 seconds remain in the round." Not there. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Holm. Tate gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Oh, Huge block for her, Joe. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
That one hurt.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Holm.
And here's a nice punch that lands clean. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. What a great round. This fight is really shaping up.
Okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired.
Ariane Celeste with us tonight.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Trademark inside leg kick there by Holm. Big left hand there inside.
Beautiful body shot there, too.
Oh!
This could be it.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Straight to the body by
Good
Tate.
exchange there.
Holmes kick to the body, that one blocked. Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe. Very nice leg kick there by the Preacher's Daughter.
Big punches. This could be it right here. Counters with a huge right hand.
Big right hand lands. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Excellent head movement.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, she connected flush. Man, is she relentless as she just continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier just how aggressive she was with her strikes, but this is effective.
Oh! This could be it.
Oh!
Nasty combinations here. Nice leg kick. That bruising on her torso is getting a lot worse.
Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. Unable to land on the uppercut there, but now starting to use that reach advantage. Oh!
Oh! This could be it right here.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time.
Oh! This could be it.
And how much more? Oh!
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. Nice leg kick by Holly.
Oh, she loaded up on that uppercut. No good, though. Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she makes the adjustments here defensively to avoid absorbing any more kicks to the body. Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
tagged her. She tagged her again. She hurt her. This could be it right here.
One minute remains in the fight.
Big body shot. Body. Nice jab. Body kick, look at that.
How about that shin? Oh, big Superman punch there.
Oh! This could be it. Oh! And she's down.
Oh!
She's out.
Whoa! Wow!
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Wow, Joe, all I can say is, wow, she might have even exceeded her own expectations here tonight. You know the kicks have been a big part of her arsenal, but that was about as perfect a land as we have seen in this division. Full extension, full power behind it, and you knew if she found an opening there, her opponent was going to be down for the count. A monumental knockout turned in by her here tonight.
And let's look at that from another angle.
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Liliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Miesha Tate.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She has the potential to be an absolute superstar, especially given what she did tonight. Biggest knockout victory of her career. Certainly kept the judges out of it, as she said she was going to do. Maybe she gets a bonus, I'm not sure. One thing I am sure of, Joe, she is going to get a high-profile opponent next. And she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates. It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Juliana Pena and Amanda Nunes. All right, so here is the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Amanda Nunes. Some would argue she has already surpassed Ronda Rousey as the best, most well-rounded fighter this division has ever seen. Perhaps there's a super fight down the line with Cyborg, but the focus for Amanda Nunes tonight is to put forth another solid defense of her bantamweight belt.
This girl is a very well-rounded mixed martial artist, and the advantage to that is she's comfortable no matter where the fight takes place. If her opponent wants to stand, she's comfortable there. If her opponent wants to try to take her down, she has excellent defense. If the fight goes to the ground, she has an excellent ground game. So she is fully well-rounded, and because of that, she is much more confident no matter where the fight takes place inside the octagon.
A grappler at her core, but with power for days. Here is the mean, nasty Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena. She is a no-nonsense fighter who became the first woman to win the Ultimate Fighter back in 2013. Dealt with a devastating knee injury, but when she returned, she did so with guns blazing and immediately vaulted into bantamweight title contention. Juliana Pena chasing down UFC glory and looking to pick up where she left off tonight.
This girl has amazing cardio and stamina. It is one of her best assets. She keeps a very fast pace, and you can literally see opponents start to wilt in the second and third round when they're being forced to try to keep up with her.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single fight tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Good punch.
So both girls landing right out of the chute. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Pena. Nunes gets caught with that punch.
Oh! Good right hand. That one hurt. Really good job of landing that series of punches.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick?
Nice jab.
Kick to the body is there. Pena gets the early takedown. That did not take long.
Oh, she tagged her with the right hand there. Brutal strikes landed from the full guard. She moves into half guard. Beautiful reversal. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Hip escape, nice hip escape.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's attacking with a guillotine here. She's got that guillotine locked up. That was a deep choke and she got out. Half guard.
Left kick to the body. Pretty good jab there by Nunes.
Excellent exchange there.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show light.
This could be it right here. Big straight punch.
Nunes is worked in that underhook now.
Nice takedown. Big body punch. Moves into half guard here. Hammer fist. She's now working from full guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Nunes gets lit up by that uppercut. How about that chin?
And another one lands to the head.
Nunes' lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward.
Big hook. There's a kick to the body.
And she lands that left again. Going for the single leg now. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange.
She did a real nice job there avoiding the clinch. Doesn't want to be there. Nunes gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Excellent job of timing these combinations. And a hammer fist.
And she misses with the left punch there. Clinch now.
She's got double underhooks.
Oh, Pena's worked in that underhook once again.
Double underhooks. Back to over-under.
And now trying to take the back.
Works the double underhooks here.
Oh, she pummels under. Now she's got the underhook. We will see if she can transition to the back. Left punch is true.
Looking for the left hook.
Nice punch by Pena. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Oh, that's a good strike there by Pena. Five minutes in the books.
Good job.
Esse round tem corrida cedo. Muito bonito. No entanto, a gente ainda não terminou, entendeu? Não vamos dar bobeira agora. Chega.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Here's a devastating kick that does some serious damage. And here we see excellent timing with this trip.
Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
Good punch. That one hurt.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Nunes. Just misses with a left hook there.
Nice straight right.
Splits the guard and connects there.
Oh, nice straight left. Excuse me, straight right.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nunes has got the over-under now. Double underhooks now in the clinch. We'll see what she can do with it. Tie clinch for her here. We'll see what she can do with it.
Big knee! This could be it!
Some real power shots here.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Right hand. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
Oh, pretty good work from the bottom here, Joe, as she tags her with that punch.
In half guard now. Oh, reversal. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Well, she has landed some very significant strikes here tonight. That is the good news. The bad news, more often than not, Joe, it's been one and done. She's not stringing her combinations together the way she has done in previous UFC appearances. Let's see if her corner can help her adjust and try to get an uptick in the volume and ultimately get her opponent out of there. Oh, she pummels. Now she's got double underhooks.
Side control. Excellent movement here on the ground. Working for the Americana. It looks like she's got that arm pretty tight. That is just amazing technique. She might have to tap here. There's more and more pressure on that arm. Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over. Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen, Pena.
So the Venezuelan Vixen has done it again as Juliana Pena celebrates this UFC win with her corner. It appears as though she is finally regaining her form after that severe knee injury that took place a few years back. When Pena is on, there is no denying that she is one of the toughest outs for anybody at 135 pounds. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Germaine de Randamie and Liz Carmouche. Well, you can't accurately tell the story of women in the UFC without mentioning the name Liz Carmouche. In the first women's fight in UFC history, she challenged Ronda Rousey for the UFC Bantamweight Championship, February of 2013, UFC 157, and that was a night in which Carmouche acquitted herself quite well. This is a savvy veteran with a lot of tools, and Joe brings with her some momentum into this showcase spot tonight.
Liz Carmouche has power, has heart, has determination, and ferocious ground and pound. She is amongst the elite in the world at 135 pounds.
Well, she was the first Dutch woman in the UFC, and she will forever go down as the first UFC women's featherweight champion, one of the best strikers, man or woman, to ever grace the octagon. Here is Germaine de Randamie, 10 world titles in Muay Thai, 46 professional Muay Thai fights. GDR, the Iron Lady, set to compete again tonight.
This girl is a very high-level striker, unpredictable angles. She will throw punches and kicks with vicious intention, excellent hand and foot speed, very good striker, and very good takedown defense as well. And she will need that to try to keep this fight on the feet.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Both fighters are 33. De Randamie will have a 5-inch reach advantage. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Valentina fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, Liz Carmouche. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands, Germaine, the Iron Lady, Vieira. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history and pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Immediately shoots for the leg. Nicely done here in the early going with the takedown. Oh, the right hand is there for her.
Trying to spin to the back.
just out of range with that left hook. Nice body shot. Oh, she blocks the punch. Lands to the body. They're certainly getting after it early. Another takedown attempt here.
Dropping down, looking for a single.
Oh, she planted her on the canvas yet again. So another takedown. She's already landed several. And now they're really starting to pile up here, Joe. And I like the way she's shooting, too. Mixing up the single legs and the double legs, not telegraphing her shots. She's one of the better wrestlers in this division, and she is showing you all of that game here tonight.
Back to full guard again. Trying to take the back here. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Half guard. Reversal. Very nice. Back to full guard.
Well, she's got some of the best takedowns in this division, and that has certainly been a big weapon for her tonight. Look for her to set up another takedown here.
And separate.
Carmouche gets touched by that kick to the body.
Nice shot.
Right on cue, there it is. Gets the takedown yet again.
She's trying for a Kimura here. It looks like that Kimura is locked in tight for her. Her arms out of the submission. Moves to half guard. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
And there comes the separation now.
Oh, beautiful kick.
That landed. 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Randamie. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Carmouche.
Reversal here, nicely done.
Going from orthodox to southpaw here, Joe. Oh, lands a nice straight. Another shot. Oh, and she just continues to keep landing these takedowns, and as a result, her opponent has gotten very tentative on the feet. She knows someone's shooting at her legs, and as a result, she's had a hard time getting her striking game going tonight. In on a double leg takedown here again.
Oh, good left hand. Looking for a guillotine. She's got that guillotine locked up tight. Could be it. Any second now.
And that will do it.
Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, great stuff by her there, and you've got to admire her focus. You could tell that she was definitely in pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but it didn't come. She didn't want to rush it. She continued to let her skills take over, and then the submission does materialize almost organically near the end of the round.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levines called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Jermaine, the Iron Lady, Randamie.
All right, so the Muay Thai stylist Jermaine Randamie puts on a striking display tonight. as she gets her hand raised once again inside the octagon. Really has an infectious way about her, and nice to see Germaine share this moment now with her coaches. This win figures to propel her forward now, and in a big way, at 135 pounds. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Alpha Cat Zingano and Ronda Rousey. Well, here is a woman who needs no introduction. Olympic bronze medalist in judo, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and a pretty good arm collector in her own right. Rowdy Ronda Rousey making the walk once again tonight as she tries to work her way back to that UFC bantamweight title.
Ronda Rousey was a bronze medalist in the Olympics in judo and has one of the best arm bars in the history of combat sports.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the former UFC women's bantamweight title challenger, Alpha Cat Zingano. You may recall she set herself up for that title fight with a devastating TKO come-from-behind win against the current champion, Amanda Nunes. That was back in 2014. When Cat Zingano's healthy, she is one of the best strawweights in the world. Unfortunately for Cat, that's been a big part of the challenge, being healthy enough to make the walk.
Cat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Rousey is 28, Zingano is 35. Rousey is 1 inch taller, the reach is identical. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Alpha Cat Zingano. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
And lands a good shot. Nice kick to the body.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. Oh!
Ron is in trouble.
Oh!
Nice kick to the body.
How about that shin?
That one hurt. Going for the takedown here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Perfectly timed sweep. Beautiful, into mount.
Oh, she's going for a submission attempt now.
That arm looks locked to me.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That was a deep arm bar, but a beautiful escape. And she's looking for the takedown here.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line. Zingano's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. She missed with that jab. She blocked the punch. Oh, she gets the single leg takedown here, Joe. That's her best shot.
Oh, and reversed.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
She's got that armbar locked up. More and more pressure on that arm. She might have to tap. Straight down technique. Perfect technique. A beautiful job in setting up this armbar. Excellent technique.
Yeah, near perfection for her in terms of the execution of that armbar. She worked to isolate the arm, eventually secured it, and the tap came shortly thereafter. So a big win, and it goes in the books by way of the armbar here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine is going to stop for this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She continues the celebration there with her corner, and why not enjoy it? Certainly returning to dominant form here tonight. And I think you can say now she's only getting better at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this bantamweight division. All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight matchup between Marion Renault and Valentina Shevchenko. An MMA pro since 2003. She's been mixing the martial arts since before it was cool. Here is the #1 bantamweight contender, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko, Muay Thai fighter, but again, a modern-day, well-rounded mixed martial artist that is vaulted into title contention by virtue of her all-around game. Valentina Shevchenko, super technical, and a woman who you get the sense will be a force to be reckoned with in this division for some time.
This girl has incredible takedowns. Her takedowns are spectacular. She's so good at closing the distance and throwing fighters onto the ground. She is an expert at bringing fighters to the ground.
Well, I start limping after watching film of this young woman's leg kicks. There is no denying what she'll be trying to do tonight to unleash the devastating kicks on her opponent. And she'll attack everywhere on the body. She'll go up top. These kicks are brutally powerful, and she can do major damage just by landing a couple.
This girl has excellent footwork. It's one of her strongest qualities. She is very difficult to hit, and she can close the distance and hit you very quickly. Very tough to train with anybody who can emulate the type of footwork that she possesses.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion the Belizean Bruiser Renault. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, always great to be back in the Pacific time zone. We get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us for a night of UFC action. Effective punch there by Renault.
Oh, big body kick. Oh, very nice. Whoa, head kick.
Swing and a miss by Renault. Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Shevchenko. Big right hand.
Hard straight punch. Oh! This could be it right here. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, very nice. Oh, what a leg kick.
Oh, she just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. How about that chin? Inside leg kick lands. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area.
Rip that hook to the body.
Oh, nice jab there by Shevchenko.
Big clinch up here.
clinch battle continues. Now she's got over under. Shevchenko gets the double underhooks. That knee might have landed there.
Front kick to the face.
Eats the elbow there. Right hand upstairs.
Oh, nice.
Push kick there to the body. That strike will count.
That left eye is really starting to swell.
Shevchenko going for the head kick. No dice. Oh, and she gets the takedown.
She's moved back to half guard.
Oh, she landed that punch, Joe.
She's moved back to full guard now. Good left hand. Oh, man, with that right leg kick. Oh, big left hand. This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here. Beautiful hook. Slightly deflected.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, wow. Oh! Renault gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Whoa!
Body kick, look at that. This could be it right here.
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Well, Joe, she talked a lot about finishing this fight and taking the judges out of it, and she couldn't have done it much better than that. She caught her opponent flush with that kick, full force, full extension, and that spelled the end of the night for the opposition. And when it comes to her highlight reel, Joe, this is the top of the list. This is exactly what she needed here tonight.
Let's look at that from another camera angle. Check it out here. Boom! Right on the money.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leding has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser, Renault.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight. It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Miesha Tate and Juliana Pena. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a meaner, nastier bantamweight on the roster than the Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena. She has relocated from her home state of Washington to Chicago, and the results have really dovetailed with the relocation. Pena on an absolute tear before running into Valentina Shevchenko in a main event in 2017. You got to think before her career is said and done, Pena will be strapped with that UFC gold.
This girl is a submission specialist. She will engage on the feet, but make no mistake about it, what she wants to do is bring this fight down to the ground where she is an expert. Excellent submissions both from the top and bottom position. Her guard is very good. Her chokes are very good. Excellent arm bars and leg locks. She has a full arsenal of submission techniques. Miesha Tate is a beautiful woman who just happens to be amongst the very best fighters in the world, not just in the women's division of mixed martial arts, but in mixed martial arts, period.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and some differences in reach. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Miesha Cupcake Tate! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. So here's Juliana Pena, of course, the first woman to win the Ultimate Fighter and immediately vaulted into Bantamweight title contention. You know about the takedown game and the submissions as well. The striking has improved dramatically over her last several fights. She wasn't shaken by the loss to Valentina Shevchenko, so you don't have to worry about the confidence or the self-belief. Pena remains on the cusp of Bantamweight title contention.
Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed.
All right, first round is underway now, and you got to watch out for her powerful overhand punches. Most fighters in this division, they know what's coming, but as yet they've been unable to stop it. Let's see how it goes here early on in this one. Straight right hand, but she missed.
That was a nice jab.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
Nice.
And she avoids the clinch yet again. Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe. She continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Good defense there. Nice punch. Huge kick to the head lands. Beautiful body shot there, too.
Oh, straight right. Try to establish that jab. Another takedown attempt here. Oh, she planted her on the canvas yet again. So another takedown. She's already landed several. And now they're really starting to pile up here, Joe. And I like the way she's shooting, too. Mixing up the single legs and the double legs, not telegraphing her shots. She's one of the better wrestlers in this division. And she is showing you all of that game here tonight.
Here we go, north-south position.
Man, her submission attempts keep on coming. Going for the choke now.
She's got that choke locked in tight. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. And she's out. She got free. Shoots in for the takedown.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
And she completes another takedown.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
She's in full guard now. It appears that cut is getting worse.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round.
Oh, double jab.
They continue to exchange.
Excellent takedown defense. Out of nowhere, this choke. One-arm guillotine here. That choke is locked up. Now it's deeper. Tremendous pressure on the neck. That's it. That's it. Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Yeah, Joe, hard to find any fault with her execution there down the stretch. She set up the choke perfectly, clearly had it sunk in deep, and her opponent got to the point where she was going to go to sleep if she didn't tap out. So the tap comes, and no bigger win than the one she just turned in here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division. Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Misha Tate.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Germaine de Randamie and Ronda Rousey. Well, her future undeniably is in the UFC Hall of Fame. Her present is making the walk tonight. The former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, one of the biggest superstars this sport has ever seen. 9 career wins by submission, all of them by armbar. More often than not, it is a quick night at the office for the wildly talented former Olympic judoka, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey was a bronze medalist in the Olympics in judo and has one of the best arm bars in the history of combat sports.
So here is the first UFC Women's Featherweight Champion and the first Dutch woman in the UFC, Germaine de Randamie. This is an outstanding Muay Thai practitioner, Joe. World-class, 10 world titles in Muay Thai, in which she compiled a record of 46-0. And the fight against Holly Holm, the inaugural Featherweight Championship fight, didn't earn any bonus money, but it did earn her the goal. We'll see how she chooses to attack here early.
This girl is an outstanding striker. She definitely wants to keep this fight on the feet. She has very good takedown defense as well. Good hands, very good kicks, elbows, knees, and punches. A full arsenal of striking techniques.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. And now introducing our opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands, Jermaine, the Iron Lady, Vieira. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Damaging punch lands for her there. Nice punch there by Randamie. How clean is that jab by Rousey?
Good combination. Beautiful right hand. Front kick to the face.
Rousey going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Lunges forward with a left there. Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line. And once again, she's able to avoid the clinch. A swing
big shot.
and a miss. Oh!
Ronda's in trouble. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Big straight punch. Nice.
How about that chin? Oh, wow, that cut on her eyebrow is looking pretty bad, Joe.
Huge uppercut misses.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Nice. Successfully avoids the clinch.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Nice jab.
Back and forth we go here.
That one hurt.
Oh, hook to the head by Randamie.
Trying to get a single.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Randamie.
Beautiful timing with the left hand. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Randamie being forced to work hard defensively here. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. This armbar is getting deeper and deeper. She may be forced to tap. She popped out of submission.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Nice punch by Randamie.
She gets into full guard here.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Rousey gets the takedown. Let's see how she chooses to proceed from here.
Full guard now. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Joe, she's doing a nice job keeping busy here off of her back. Well, Rousey's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
That arm looks locked up tight. That is just amazing technique. There's a lot of pressure on that arm. She might be forced to tap any second now. And she's out. She gets out. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Good shot to the body. Big punch. Struggling in the clinch here.
Back and forth we go. Wow. Big uppercut for her there.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Rousey gets caught by the inside leg kick. All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Oh, that's as good a jab as you'll see, Joe. Oh! That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they called the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight.
And here's a powerful shot that almost ends this fight. And let's see if we can get a better look at it from a different angle.
Relax a little bit. You have to keep your hands up. She's starting to peck away at that eye, and it looks like it's starting to swell. You have to fight smart.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. Connects there with the punch. Oh, nice strike landed there by Rousey. Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it. They're both landing bombs on each other.
Wow.
Wow! That's it. She's out. Oh, wow. What a knockout. She threw a large volume of strikes all night long, and this bomb finally lands for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, that'll get the crowd on its feet. A near-perfect land to end the fight for her here tonight. Just the way she drew it up, she had her focus on the knockout, and that's exactly the way this fight ends. I'm not even sure the opponent saw the shot coming. They oftentimes say it's the shot you don't see coming that spells your fate, and that certainly spelled her fate here tonight. And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jermaine, the Iron Lady, the Randamie.
Well, they say if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. But in all seriousness, we congratulate the former UFC featherweight champion, Germaine de Randamie. Massive spot for her here tonight, and she emerges with flying colors. This is her division, 135 pounds, and there is no overstating how big a win this was for Germaine de Randamie here tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight tilt between Marion Renault and Miesha Cupcake Tate. Well, most known in MMA circles by her fights with Ronda Rousey, here is the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Miesha Cupcake Tate. She won the belt by submitting Holm with a rear naked choke at UFC 196. She would have lost on the scorecards, but due to her toughness, Tate rallied, stayed in the fight, and produced the biggest moment of her MMA life. Miesha Tate at her best and back for more tonight.
Miesha Tate is the former Strikeforce Bantamweight champion and remains amongst the elite of the elite in the UFC's 135-pound women's division.
Well, there is no doubt this young woman is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on her opponent tonight. The kicks are really what jumps off the film. Brutally fast, equally powerful, and she does major fight-changing damage just by landing one or two. One leg kick can have you limping the rest of the way. One body kick, and you're covering up the rest of the fight. Scary, scary kicker. It is all about the power for this young woman.
This girl has ridiculous power in her kicks. Her kicking technique is supreme, and she is one of the best knockout artists in this division with her legs. Look for her to try to stay on the outside and utilize those extremely powerful kicks.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Miesha Cupcake Tate. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser, Renault. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Here we go. Oh, that punch landed flush. Renault gets caught with that punch. Trying to establish that jab once again. Tate gets caught by the straight punch.
Beautiful right leg kick there.
Oh! Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Leg kick is there.
Clean punch. Nice. Good front kick there.
Oh, she's dealing with a nasty cut now, Joe. Tate gets caught with that punch.
And a right behind it.
Well, she moved into the pocket somewhat carelessly there, Joe, and she paid the price as her opponent lands the hook to the body. She's vulnerable when she leans in. The corner's trying to get her attention. Let's see if she can adjust. Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Good job landing a series of strikes here. Nice. That one hurt.
Oh, nice kick.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Lands to the body there.
Such good movement in there.
Tate gets caught by the inside leg.
Good defense there.
Oh, she gets caught again by another hook. She's connected on several in this round. Gotta get those hands up. submission here. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, nice shot there on the inside.
Back to over-under control.
Ooh, she's got double underhooks.
The swelling on her eye is starting to get really nasty.
Tate.
Oh, big elbow! This could be it right here. Big shots! Oh, that was a hard one.
She blocks that offense, Joe. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh! Oh, big shot.
Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. Back and forth we go! Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Tate gets caught with that punch. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
Nice stiff jab.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Big
Huge left hand. Big uppercut to the head.
How about that shin? Oh.
Head kick. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Pretty good shot there.
Oh, man, I love it.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Hip escape, nice hip escape.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Tate, ground and pound from half guard. Lands flush with the left hand. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Hard left.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they call in the doctor and stop this fight, courtesy of that cut. Bleed like crazy. Not good for her here. Round two is next. All right, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. And how about the swelling on that eye? Getting worse by the moment. We'll see if they can keep her in the fight. The vision certainly impaired at this point in time, and this has now become a real factor in this fight.
And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us. All right, round two.
Oh, 1-2.
Just misses with the punch by Tate. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. So the hook connects yet again here. She did a ton of damage with it in the previous round, and if it's not broken, you know how the saying goes, no need to fix it. Oh, beautifully done there. She lands another strike to the body. Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh! This could be it!
Whoa!
Oh! Nice leg kick. Hard uppercut to the head.
She caught it. A huge hook there.
Hard straight punch.
Constantly a moving target.
Nice leg
Both
kick.
fighters exchange in the pocket here. Overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good shots, but more often than not, Joe, she's been one and done. As yet, unable to string together significant combinations, and it's going to take a good combination.
Oh! This could be it right here. This fight. Oh! Hard shot from the clinch.
And that's going to do it.
That's it. She threw a large volume of strikes all night long, and this bomb finally lands for the knockout.
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming, Joe. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate, and ultimately it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight.
And here we see it again. I mean, just stiff.
Well, there she is. Man, did she have it going here tonight as she gets the huge win by knockout. Near perfect execution, and that could be one of the better knockouts of the year. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Miesha Tate.
Well, she's got all the tools, Joe, and she certainly put them to good use tonight as she gets the win and gets so with style points by way of the knockout. No judges needed for this one, and you can be sure her bankroll is going to be fatter on Monday morning. She'll probably get a bonus. At the very least, though, the celebration is on. You see there with her coaches and her teammates. Nothing better in all of pro sports than to win a mixed martial arts fight at the highest level. Congratulations. It's a women's bantamweight title fight between Germaine de Randamie and Miesha Cupcake Tate. Well, this is a belt that has changed hands quite a bit, and this #1 bantamweight contender believes it will again here tonight as she makes the walk for this title fight. She believes this title shot should have come earlier. She's not caught up in all that now, hasn't been during fight week. She's focused on the champion, and you see her staring her down right now. Crowd going crazy. She believes she is the best bantamweight in the world and believes in a matter of moments here, she will be the new champion.
Miesha Tate is a beautiful woman who just happens to be amongst the very best fighters in the world, not just in the women's division of mixed martial arts, but in mixed martial arts, period.
So here she is, the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. How about the confidence as she makes the walk here tonight? She wants to get in there, take care of business, and go eat some buffalo wings in the back. She's been the best 135er in the world now for some time. Another title defense, what's in front of her? She doesn't try to make the moment too big. And even though the challenger has a lot of momentum here tonight, she knows she's the hunted for a reason and is looking to prove that she is still the best in the world at 135.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 2 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. Here once more,
Ladies and
Bruce
gentlemen,
Buffer.
this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! Third round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the the blue corner. This woman is a grappler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting the challenger, Miesha Tate. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Jermaine, the Iron Lady, Vieira.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC Women's Bantamweight title is on the line. 1-2. Oh, she landed that kick.
Oh, very nice. Haymaker.
Oh!
Body kick, look at that. Hard uppercut.
Oh, wow. Huge head kick.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, straight right.
Showing that punch.
Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she makes the adjustments here defensively to avoid absorbing any more kicks to the body.
Look at that. Nice.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
Nice.
Oh!
This could be it. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, very nice. Oh! What a leg kick.
How about that shin?
Those punches are very hard.
Oh, what a jab.
Good kick to the body.
Oh, she blocks the punch.
Nice left hook to the body.
Now connects with a right. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Tate.
Lands a giant kick.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
That one hurt.
And she connects there.
That's a horribly broken nose. That's a powerful hook to the head.
Swing and a miss by Tate. Back and forth we go.
Good shots by the champion.
Oh, and she lands yet another hook there. She's landed several in this round. You got to think at some point her opponent's going to focus on defense and getting those hands up. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch. Whoa!
Oh! This could be it right here.
And how much more can Miesha Tate take?
Huge uppercut misses.
Oh, effective strike there by Randamie.
Wow, that's a big hook.
Well, maybe she'll be looking to set up that hook again here, Joe. Effective strike there by Randamie.
Very nice knee.
Kick lands. Connects with the punch there. Oh, there it is. Another hook connects, Joe.
Man! This could be
That's
it.
a nice one, too. continues to absorb power strikes. Oh! The left hook hits home.
Oh! Big straight punch. Good defense there.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Oh, she lands another strike to the body, Joe. She's really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the body. Head kick attempt. That'll work. She blocked the punch. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Oh! This could be it right here. Oh! Oh! That's it. Beautiful knockout for the KO victory as the round was ended.
Wow, so just before the round ends, she lands a huge shot, drops her opponent. The referee wisely jumps in to stop the action right there, and maybe her opponent was looking forward to that next round and didn't think that she was really going to go for it. She went for it and gets the biggest win of her UFC career here tonight.
Here it is one more time. Boom.
Well, that knockout win is useful for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World. She lit up this arena here tonight, and you can be sure the celebration is on and will continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Jermaine the Iron Lady, Randamie.
And still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, and she certainly got it done in a major way tonight. Another one for the highlight reel as she defends the belt with a knockout of the #1 contender. And it's always nice to see the sportsmanship after the fight, but also nice to see the embrace with coach and pupil, and to see the celebration in that corner after a big result like this. It was a long build up to this title fight, a long training camp, but in the end, she gets her hand raised yet again. Congratulations to the undisputed Queen of the 135ers.